And here along Pete Dye Drive is where you can see the scene relatively close to where the small plane crash happened, and officials say this road could be closed for approximately 2 days. From remaining crime tape to bullet holes damaging nearby vehicles, it's that time of year again where online shopping deals are simply one click away. But the BBB and residents in the Grand Strand want to make sure you know where your personal information is going. From door knocks to phone calls. I've tried several times today to get in touch with the business. Other recommendations from the BBB include installing security cameras for packages, as well as relying on a trusted neighbor. Crews with the Lakehead Fire Rescue says it's not always about fighting fires. In fact, they prove that. Whether it's going from door to door or stocking up on candy in the next 2 days, one thing that comes to mind before the holiday is safety.
People have got to be aware if they start asking strange questions, hang up.
A simple click or phone call about a deal ended in a nightmare for Ron and Lisa Gurton. The couple lost $1,500 through a site that looked like Amazon, but turned out to be a scheme.
I tried to pull it up and put my user and my password and everything, and I couldn't get it, so I called customer service to help me get it back online.
All she wanted to do was try to get back into Amazon Prime. Well, then they went, well, apparently your account's been scammed, or we'll have to do this and we'll have to do that.
Nicole Cordero with the Better Business Bureau of Eastern Carolina says the Gurtons may have fallen victim to a scheme where a thief will create a lookalike website with a simple tweak in the URL.
So they'll take a URL. Sometimes it'll have HTTP without an S. Without an S, that means the website is not secure. You do not want to put your information, especially credit card information, into that, because who knows where it'll end up.
That's not the only method. The BBB adds, with incredible deals, may be a phishing scheme in order to get your important information, like your passwords or credit card number.
The number one thing Better Business Bureau can say is if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Meanwhile, the Gurtons tell me they're in the process of getting their money back after a simple mistake. But questions remain about the criminals on the other side of the computer screen.
What happens to the scammer? Hopefully we stopped ours. How many people didn't?
What is this? Is this a joke? I just thought, I couldn't believe my eyes.
What seemed like a normal late Saturday evening in the Waterford plantation left 90-year-old Agnes Ebert in fear. Two men came inside her home with a gun just before midnight while she was watching a Hallmark movie with lights on in the house. She says the two propped open her screen door in the back of the house and entered through an unlocked back door. A third person waited outside.
He kept saying, "Who's here with you?" So then I just yelled, "Boys!"
Maybe it was the call for her grandsons, but Ebert believes it was a sense of God that everyone, including her dog, were asleep, because after staying calm and calling her family, the two suspects left, leaving her unharmed. A police report was filed. It states 3 people took off in the woods when officers arrived at the scene.
It's a nice community, but there's still people out there who, trying to take advantage or steal or break into your houses.
As for Ebert, this incident was not only a nightmare for her, but even her daughter and the rest of the family.
To think that happened and they were holding guns on her mother. She was so upset, but we got through it. But everybody should be aware of what could happen. You have to keep your doors locked all the time, even in here where you think nothing would happen.